Welcome, seniors. Today we're here to talk about life after Patriot. As you begin your senior year, now is the time to give more serious thought to what you will do after high school, whether it's the military, community college, technical school, or four-year college. If you're having trouble making a decision, consider talking to your counselor about it. Different factors can get in the way of being able to weigh all of your options objectively, such as anxiety about the future, feeling overwhelmed, not having enough good information, or trying to follow a path that is not right for you. Your counselor can help you sort things out. The military offers several options for seniors. Some of you may be enlisting in the service next year, while others are considering military colleges and academies, as well as the ROTC program. Military recruiters are available periodically during lunch to answer questions for you. You can also ask your counselor to help put you in touch with them. Last year, about 40% of our seniors chose to attend community college. NOVA offers a 2-year transfer program. You attend NOVA for your freshman and sophomore years of college and then transfer to a 4-year college for your junior and senior years. If you complete the NOVA transfer program, you are guaranteed admission into most Virginia colleges, or you could apply to any college of your choosing in another state. The requirements for this program are that you complete the designated courses set forth by NOVA and that you maintain a certain GPA. The GPA that you need would depend upon the college that you want to transfer to. NOVA has open enrollment, which means that you can attend there next year as long as you have completed high school. However, they will give you placement tests in English and math to make sure that your skills are developed enough to enroll in college-level courses. If you do not score high enough on the placement tests, you will take developmental classes until you are ready for the college level. NOVA offers many different programs. You can attend there for 2 years and earn your associate's degree in a field of your choosing, such as accounting, criminal justice, auto mechanics, IT, interior design, business marketing, medical lab technology, and nursing. For those of you who are interested in applying to four-year colleges, you're probably wondering about your chances of being accepted into the school of your choice. The numbers you see here are the average GPAs of Patriot seniors from the last few graduating classes who were accepted into these schools. These represent the most common colleges that our seniors have applied to in the past. When looking at colleges, you should consider several factors. First and foremost, you want to make sure that they offer majors that interest you. You also want to make sure your family can afford the school. It is okay to apply to colleges that you have not visited, but you should not actually commit to a college without going to see the campus in person first. When colleges are reviewing your application, they are primarily looking at the rigor of your classes and the grades that you earned. They also consider test scores, your activities, essays, and letters of recommendation. Colleges use different types of procedures when making decisions about applicants. Not every college uses every one of these options. Notice the difference between early action and early decision. Early decision is a binding agreement, which means you can only apply to one school under this plan. You can apply to multiple schools that offer early action plans because they are not binding agreements. You should check with the college to see what type of procedures they follow. The SAT and ACT are only necessary for students who will be applying to four-year colleges for next school year. The tests are given about once a month. You should not take the test any later than December because your score will most likely not be back in time for a college to use it. Some of the more competitive colleges require SAT-2 subject tests. Check with the college to see if you will need to take any of those. For those of you who are not familiar with the ACT, it is a test developed by a different testing service from the SAT. It has 5 sections: English, reading, math, science, and an optional writing section. Colleges will accept either SAT or ACT scores, so if you have not been successful with the SAT, you may want to consider taking the ACT. The National Center for Fair and Open Testing maintains a list of test-optional colleges. These are schools that do not require an ACT or SAT for admission. The list of the 800-plus schools that are score optional may be found at fairtest.org. To refresh your memory about Naviance Student, this is the website that we use for everything related to college and career planning. Your login for Naviance Student is your student number and birth date. At the end of this presentation, we will show you how to log back into the system. We use Naviance Student for college searches, transcripts, scholarships, and career exploration. You will also use Naviance Student if you need your transcript sent to the NCAA Eligibility Center. When you have completed your part of your college applications online, log in to Naviance Student to request your transcript. Please put in the request at least 10 business days before the deadline. If you are using the Common application, make sure that you match your account in Naviance Student. The first 3 transcripts that we send for you are free. You will be charged $5 for each transcript after that. We do not charge for transcripts that you request for scholarship applications. We also do not charge for the mid-year and final transcripts that are sent to colleges. Also, you must have your SAT and ACT scores sent directly from the testing services. We do not send official test scores to the colleges. Your first step in asking for letters of recommendation is to complete the student questionnaire in Naviance Student. You may then ask teachers and counselors for letters of recommendation, making sure you give them at least 2 weeks before the deadline. For teachers, after they have agreed to write you a recommendation, you should log in your request in Naviance Student. Teachers will upload their letters into Naviance Student, and the letters will be submitted electronically. Paper recommendation forms should not be given to teachers or counselors. All forms are completed electronically. Many of you are uncertain about how you're going to pay for college. The process for everyone begins with a form called the FAFSA, which stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. This is a form completed online by you and your parents. The earliest you can complete the form is October 1st of this year. Your parents will send their financial information to the federal government. The government then uses a formula to determine how much money your family can pay for college. If you cannot pay the full amount, the college you are attending may be able to help you fill in the gaps with scholarships, grants, and work-study programs. You may also be offered student loans, which you start paying back when you finish college. Even if you do not think you will qualify for financial aid, you still must complete the FAFSA. Most colleges will not consider you for any other types of scholarships or awards unless you have completed the form. You can also apply for scholarships from other sources. Any scholarships that we know about will be posted in Naviance Student. You may also use sites like scholarships.com, Big Future, CapEx, Zinch, and FastWeb. A recent issue of Money Magazine reported that scholarships.com provided the most useful information to high school seniors searching for scholarship money. You do need to consider the costs of the college that you wish to attend before you actually enroll in that school. Colleges are now mandated to include a net price calculator on their websites so that you can get an estimate of how much it will cost you to attend there. In some cases, a private college may cost you less money than a state school. If a private college is interested in you, they may have more flexibility to offer you financial aid. Take the time to use the net price calculators on the websites of the colleges. Talk to your parents about how much money they think they can afford to pay for your education. Listed here are the most widely attended college fairs in our area this fall. You will be able to speak directly with college representatives to learn more about individual schools. If you are planning to play Division I or Division II sports in college, you need to register through the NCAA Eligibility Center. You should then log into Naviance Student to request that an official transcript be sent to the NCAA. The date for your graduation ceremony has not been set yet. Please be aware that you must pass your required courses and SOLs before the ceremony. If you start having trouble in a class that you need to graduate, talk to your teacher right away. If you have let your grades drop close to the failing mark, you may not know until right up to the ceremony if you are graduating. Today, your counselor will do one final check with you to make sure you know what type of diploma you will be earning and what credits you still need to earn to be able to graduate. Your counselor is happy to help you with the process of making plans for after high school. We each have approximately 100 seniors on our caseloads. It is really important that you come see us when you have questions. We don't want you to feel that you're going through everything alone, but if you don't come see us, we will think that you don't have any questions. We know this is a very stressful time for you. One key to managing your stress is to stay on top of deadlines and not procrastinate on important tasks. It's also important to not let thoughts of being overwhelmed take over. Please come see us if you need help managing your stress level. Throughout the year, if you have any questions about transcripts, please see Ms. Baltimore. She is responsible for sending your documents to colleges, employers, scholarships, and military recruiters. It's important to give yourself, along with the people helping you with your applications, plenty of time to complete everything, so you will want to start working on them now. It's also very important to keep your grades up, so you do not put yourself in danger of not graduating. Lastly, you need to visit your counselor throughout the year if you have problems or if you need help. Again, if we don't see you, we think that you don't have any questions for us. At this time, you will be meeting with your counselor to go over your transcript and to talk about your plans for the future. While you are waiting for your turn to meet with your counselor, we will help you get logged into Naviance Student and show you how to request transcripts, search for colleges, and explore different career paths. If your counselor does not have a chance to meet with you today, he or she will send for you at another time in the next few weeks. And we thank you for your patience as we make time to meet with everyone individually.